In this video, I want to talk about the law of attraction. Maybe you've seen it from The Secret or any of the Abraham Hicks, Esther and Jerry Hicks. These are lovely concepts. They are so sweet and precious, and I love them for certain things. But when it comes to leading, and leading yourself, and leading a business, and leading a team, this concept of only looking at or putting your attention or only being in, as Abraham Hicks talks about, the vortex, and so you want to make sure you're in the vortex. This concept can be really a big turnoff for people who need to improve, because leaders have to improve anything that they are wanting to grow or change. And in order to improve something, what do you have to do? You have to put your attention on what's not going right, on what is not working, so that you can then fix it. And I was working with someone the other day, and they are a very big fan of the law of attraction and The Secret, and they've been really into this for a while, and the Joe Dispenza, and I love that. There's nothing wrong with those if you can fully understand it within the construct of this world and still play the game that we're playing. Because when we completely eliminate the idea that we have to look at the whole thing and not be afraid of looking at the negative or the, I guess you'd call it bad, and instead of having this energy of, oh, I can't put any attention towards anything negative, it's like, but that's the whole thing that we're playing in this game of this universe. That's what makes this universe so much fun, right? Because it's ultimately a game. And how do you have a game? You have a side and another side. And sometimes that side is considered a bad side or a good side. And then sometimes it's a white hat and the black hats. And then, right, it's a dichotomy. That's what makes this universe what it is. That's what, to me, you really need to understand if you are to lead stronger, longer. And this is what I am trying to impart and share with you, assuming that you are a leader, leading yourself first. Please do not be afraid to look at the negative. Please don't freak out when something is non-optimal that happens or someone does something that's negative. When you make it mean that I have to disconnect from them, I have to not be a part of them, you are avoiding that energy, and that's sticking the energy. So instead, look at it, observe it, use the tools of these woo-woo new age tools of being the observer. Witness what is going on without being impacted in a way that you're stuck in this construct of, oh, I'm attracting this, why did I attract this, and then getting off on this tangent. This is a really key piece, and I want to do it in a respectful way, because I don't fully agree with these ideas that the law of attraction and The Secret and these pieces that have been put out there, that you should just all look at all inclusive and everybody only look at give your attention to what's only good. We've got to investigate, and we've got to look at what's not going well so that we can improve it. We've got to be willing to look at the hard things. And we have to understand that we don't have to change because we're looking at a hard thing, or we've all of a sudden been attracted to that, and that we've attracted a hard thing. It's like, let's just call it what it is and observe it and use the right tool to shift it towards what your true intention is. Practice presence, be present. What's your intention? Let go of any fixed ideas on things and observe what's happening, and then use the right tool at the right time. That's in a nutshell right here, using the Pilot Your Way method, my methodology of piloting your way, to unpack these pieces that we have to do as leaders, as managers, as people, as parents. When there is something non-optimal, we observe something non-optimal, we must be able and willing to speak about it in a way that is effective. And we also have to speak it to ourselves. We have to, within ourselves, be able to recognize and look at this and go, oh yeah, that's not very optimum here, and it's not exactly what I'm trying to achieve here. You know, you can start, but if you fail to recognize it, if you fail to call it out, we get what we have now in the year 2023, where there's basically a total storm of insanity on this planet. And we need leaders to step up and be strong. And we can't look at, well, oh, it's somehow we attracted it and it's the law of attraction. And we're creators. We create things. Saying the law of attraction is in my book, taking no responsibility. As a leader, we have to take responsibility. And we start with personal responsibility, not as blame, not as shame, not as regret, not as, oh, I'm attracting, what am I attracting? Stop. Look. Don't just listen. Look at what's going on. Observe, and you might have to pull the thread down and keep pulling down until you find the actual underlying truth. But if you do keep looking and you keep investigating, you keep pulling it down until you find the actual root, you will achieve the radical positive transformation in an effortless way, as opposed to this decades of convoluted lies and output, right? And so let's just look at this right now. What can we do this week? Eliminate this back off or this idea that you can't learn from whatever's happening for yourself within. Let's look at your company or your microcosm. Look at yourself first. Lead yourself first. Okay, let me look at this. Yeah, this isn't where I want to be. Okay, where do you want to be? What do you need to change? What do you need to do or not do in order to get to where you want to be? You see? It's this, my concern and why I'm making this, and I'm going to share this, is that this law of attraction and this idea of the secret, that you just blanket statement, well, if that's not the right vibration, then I'm nothing to do with it. Like, please stop it. Stop it. This isn't how we create a beautiful, powerful, wonderful world. You know, for each leader, for each person, if they're leading themselves, they will have that idea. And then when you lead and co-create with others, then you're going to have a mutual co-creation that you want to create, and you're going to have discussions, and you're going to have different frequencies and different vibrations. You can't just, oh, no, yeah, it goes back to responsibility. So this is an important topic. I might make a couple more videos on this because I think it's an important piece. And if we cut our energy and our flow just by using this concept, oh, well, it's not, oh, I want to keep my high vibration, and that's bringing me down in low vibration. Like, you know what? There is appropriate emotions. There's appropriate vibrations when they need to be. It doesn't mean that you have to be the effect of them, right? You still want to understand, wow, there's something going on. I should be angry about this. I'm absolutely going to be angry about this. But you're knowing this, right? You're observing. Yes, I am a woman who is currently angry about that situation that occurred. And how did that situation occur? Okay, I'm going to, I know that occurred, or that this person needs to have some training here, and we need to improve that. But if that training can't take place because it hurts their feelings, or I'm too sensitive, or all these other nonsense, like, we're not going to get anywhere. We have to, as leaders, call things out with clarity and confidence, and know that our teams are going to take the actions. And if they don't know the right actions to take, then we are going to help them learn or discover the right actions to take, and build that in so that the systems in our business can expand, right? And then we can get the results that we want. All right, I hope this helps. Double my time this week. Happy Monday. Make it a great week.